At first, we communicated with gestures. Movements were our language.
Then came the voice, and certain sounds were given meaning.
Smoke signals carried messages between tribes, and drums echoed warnings through valleys.
Stories were painted on cave walls, symbols were carved in stone, and signs pressed into clay.
Words found form in ink, and were spread on foot and horseback across kingdoms.
Then came the printing press, and words began to multiply. Newspapers shared stories with the world, and ideas spread faster than ever before.
Then came the telephone, which gave voice wings. And for the first time, people heard each other across countries and continents.
The radio lifted voices into the sky, and television gave those voices faces.
Satellites stitched the world together in orbit. And then came the internet, transforming the entire planet into one vast, living conversation.
Soon, messages fit in our pockets. We typed, tapped, streamed, and shared, each generation shrinking the distance between us.
And now, for the first time in history, every language can speak to every other instantly.
A teacher in Cairo speaking Arabic.
A creator in Seoul speaking Korean.
A coach in Sao Paulo speaking Portuguese.
And you, wherever you are, whatever language you speak.
All communicating, collaborating, and learning together.
In real time, in every language, simultaneously.
And that evolution continues every Thursday at the Discovery Summit, hosted by The Great Discovery.
The first global online summit where creators, educators, entrepreneurs, and learners gather from around the world to share ideas and explore what's next.
All translated live through Discovery Vox, The Great Discovery's instant voice translation technology. So join us weekly at the Discovery Summit,
where the conversation that took 10,000 years to arrive is just beginning.
Welcome, everybody, to the Discovery Summit. Thank you so much for being here today. We have an awesome lineup of speakers, and we're so happy that you joined us. I'm co-hosting today with Bree Campano. Bree, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm so excited. We have some incredible speakers today. Hey, I'm one of them. That's kind of cool, too.
Yeah.
So really looking forward to today.
Yeah, me too. Me too. We have so many great speakers, so much to go. Our first speaker today, though, and we're going to be doing a lot of giveaways too, just to mention, we're going to be doing a lot of giveaways today. So pay attention to the chat. We're going to ask you to opt in the chat if you want to be a part of some of these giveaways. So pay attention. And after this first speaker, we're actually going to do a major giveaway. So thank you all so much for coming today. We're doing the giveaways to say thank you for attending. So let's go ahead and introduce our first speaker. Her name is Jenny Rice. Go ahead, Bree. Why don't we learn a little bit more about Jenny Rice?
Yeah, Jenny Rice helps entrepreneurs and solopreneurs simplify their business, create consistent client flow, and build systems that actually support their growth. After decades of designing transformational programs and working with thousands of creators, she's seen that most people don't have a sales problem. They have a systems problem. That's why she's excited to share you with Lead to Client Wizard, a simple non-techie setup that captures leads, nurtures them, and converts them automatically. Please welcome Jenny to the stage.
Hey, everybody. So glad to be here. I'm really excited to share with you an opportunity to talk about how you can capture and nurture and convert your leads into clients. That's why I called it Where Leads Go In and Clients Come Out. So let's talk about the big problem. Most businesses lose clients because there's no consistent process, right? Leads fall through the cracks. I had a VA for a while. She was amazing, but leads would fall through the cracks. We wouldn't follow up. I find out 6 months later that we missed a lead. Really important to have those opportunities. You ever happen to you where people ask for your link, but they never book? And what happens? Again, they fall through the cracks, right? Manual follow-up takes too much time. I don't know about you, but having to respond and follow up, it takes a big amount of time to do that, right? Or what happens if they no-show or ghost after calls? What do you do with them, right? So really important. These are problems we want to make sure we can address them and fix them. So let's talk about a simple solution. This is a non-techie system that captures your leads, and nurtures the relationship. It builds that trust, builds that relationship so you can work with clients and they really get to know you and understand you and your offer, and books calls for you. So you can have the call to action to book calls. They send reminders so people actually do show up, follows up with them after the call, tracks every step automatically. So you don't have to do anything. It's all done for you automatically. And what happens is your business becomes predictable, professional, even when you're offline. You know, you can feel comfortable that everything's working in the background. So I'm going to show you a quick video here to show you about the wizard's magic. Most small businesses don't actually need more leads. Stay with me here. This will change how you see your business forever. You already have leads. They're in your DMs, on your posts, in your missed calls, on your Google listing, past clients who drifted away, and people who said, I'll get back to you. The real problem is you're not capturing them, you're not following up fast enough, and you're not reactivating the ones you already have. That's exactly why I built my $100 a month system. It captures every lead, replies instantly, nurtures automatically, sends reminders, and reactivates old clients so you stop losing business and start booking more consistently. This isn't software. This is the lead to client wizard that runs behind the scenes while you're busy, asleep, or living your life. If you're done losing leads and ready for your business to feel stable, predictable, and professional, click the link and I'll show you how it works. Wonderful. So let me walk you through the steps so you really understand how it works. So step one is we create a really nice lead capture page for you with the freebie in there. So people understand what an opportunity is. They work with you. They click their link. You actually capture their email, their phone number, their name, etc. And it goes right into your system instantly. So it's all set up in there. And what's really great is that you don't have to do messy DMs, scattered conversations, right? Everywhere you show up, everywhere you're currently doing your leads, you simply put this and paste it in there and people then can capture it. Here's a couple samples. You can do a freebie. We've got a quiz here. We've got a downloadable kit and things like that. So you can do your landing page looking for your brand, your colors, your look and feel, and for whatever your offer is for your freebie. Then what happens is the leads opt in, right? They enter their name and their email. It goes into your system. It goes right into the CRM. It tags them as a new lead, and it goes into your pipeline. So it's already in there, and then it sends a welcome email, and it starts your nurture sequence. So the goal here is a call to action is to get a call booked. So in all the emails, you get a call to action to book a call. So here we go. We build trust. We showcase what your offer is. We showcase who you are and what solution you solve so people really get who you are and introducing your solution. So again, the call to action is to book a call. And this runs on autopilot, right? Once they come in there and opt in, it's all done for you. And then what happens is that when they come in there, they book their calendar. It goes in there, chooses the time you're available. We sync it up with your Outlook or your Gmail calendar. So if you've got a doctor's appointment, you've got a dentist, take your child somewhere, it knows when you're available and it books in those open times for you automatically. They get an automatic confirmation email and they also get automatic email reminders. So they know to show up. They get a confirmation. They say, hey, reminder, here's the link for my Zoom meeting. Make sure they show up and things like that. You have the call, right? This is where you can understand their goals. You can share your offer, decide if it's a good fit together, work together and talk together more about it. And after the call, this is the only manual thing you need to do. You put them in the correct pipeline stage. And there's 3 paths that you can choose for that. Let me explain each one for you. So here, path A, they sign up. Yay, you won the client. You got a new client. It simply marks them as paying client in your CRM. And this is, again, where you onboard them and you actually service them. So essentially, this is where they end the process, which is what we want because they're now your client, right? Path B is they need more time. They need more follow-up. They're not sure. They're saying, you know what, I need to think about it. So this is where you get a thank you and a recap email automatically sent. We get some answers to common questions. We do a story like a testimonial on there so people understand really the value of it. And then we, again, do call to action to say, come back and book another meeting with them. So again, it keeps the relationship going. It keeps them warmly a follow-up without you having to manually email them or follow up. This ever happens to you, they don't show up for a call, right? They go into the no-show schedule. And this is where we say, we missed you. And here's a link to follow up. And that's the goal of this, because I've been there where people haven't showed up and I have to send reminders the next week, the week after. This actually does it automatically for you. So what are the benefits of doing this? So what this gives you here is a predictable flow of qualified leads where they get higher show up and conversion rates, right? The goal is to have leads come in and clients go out. It's a smooth trust building client journey. They understand who you are. They see your professionalism. They see it looks good, professional with your branding colors. And there's no tech overwhelm for you. It's really easy to go and implement. And you get more clients without more work, which is ultimately what we all want, right? So why it works is people respond to consistency. Automation protects your time, right? So you're not spending time doing all the follow-up. The automation is done there in the background. You get clear steps to keep your prospects moving. They understand where they're going through the process in there. And follow-up is handled perfectly every time. There's no things that fall through the cracks. And you look organized, professional, and reliable, which is really important to do that too, right? So let's talk a little bit about the offer. And then Alex is going to put something in the chat for you. So let's talk about this. You get a full CRM system to manage all your contacts and your leads. So you get your lead capture page done professionally. You know, you don't have to do any design. We do that all for you. We do the email nurture sequence. So again, we work with you to write plug and play email series that builds trust, talks about your offer, talks about who you are. And again, the call to action to book a call with that one. Automated call booking. So we have a calendar that's hooked up to synced up with your calendar. And again, you don't have to do back and forth messaging. When are you available? I don't know about you guys. I've done that where you say, how about next Tuesday, 11, where now they can go there and just book in your calendar easily. They get reminders, making sure they show up. That's the goal of that, right? And they have the post follow-up paths. I mentioned path A, path B, and path C. And then the long-term nurture engine. We can actually do even longer term emails if you want to put in there to making sure they're following up with that. So you can retire your systems. If you've got a CRM, you can retire that. If you've got a calendar, you can retire that. If you're using Calendly, you can switch over to this one. Email responders, you don't have to do that anymore. A VA call tracking, you don't have to hire a VA or do it yourself. Or e-signature does all these things for you. So you're saving money every month by using the system because this one system replaces all the things you've currently got now. And really the client experience upgrade, right? They're guided, they're supported, they're taken seriously, they're reminded and cared for. They understand that you're serious and this is a real business for you. So here's the offer here. First month is free, limited time offer, $100 every month after that. So Alex is going to put in the chat in there the offer for this. And we'll hopefully see you guys. If you're interested in booking a call, we can chat further about if this offer is a good fit for you. I'm going to stop sharing, Alex.
Thank you, Jenny Rice. Yes, this is just for coming here today. We wanted to extend this to anybody who's interested. We're going to give you your entire first month for free. We're going to give you a $100 gift card that you can redeem for Jenny's service. This is how easy it is. Type me in the chat. Type me in the chat. We'll write you down. We'll set you up right after the summit is over. We'll reach out and we'll set the system up for you. You just got to type me in the chat. You're going to get your entire first month for free. Try it out yourself. And we really thank Jenny for making that available. So we got Sixu, we got Daniel, we got a couple other people who I think are going to put me in the chat. So type me in the chat right now. We'll give people a few minutes. If you want to try Jenny's system out for totally free for the first month, go ahead and do that. All right. Thank you so much, Jenny. Excellent presentation. We are going to be moving on to our next speaker. We already got 3 people. Excellent. We're writing your name down. We're writing your name down. So you still have time. Type me in the chat to get Jenny's offer. First month free, no strings attached. First month totally free. Okay. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you so much for being our first speaker. Our next speaker is Marian. We love Marian, and Bree is going to tell us a little bit more about her.
Sure. 35 years as a holistic practitioner, Marian Egan transforms lives by addressing the root causes of physical, emotional, and mental discomfort. Founder of Heart Art Magic in 2010, Marian was inspired to create and share lasting transformation through expression of art, guiding people towards balance, vitality, and joy. She is innovative, compassionate, and has proven methods to transform chaos to comfort. Please welcome Marian to the stage.
Well, thank you so much, Brie. It's great to be here. So 25 years ago, when I think about it now, I was bedridden back then. Sitting, standing, and walking was too difficult. I was literally trapped in my own body. I wasn't a wife, a mother, or a therapist. I was in deep pain and disconnected from my family. With Heart Art Magic, painting from the subconscious showed me where I needed healing. And what started as a personal lifeline during this deep challenge evolved into a process that has touched and transformed not just my life, but now it's helping others to change theirs. And through intuitive painting, I discovered that art could bypass the mind and speak directly to the heart. And that is to awaken the body's natural ability to heal. And it literally did save my life. And now it's helping others. So this is where the magic begins. So I've just gone a couple of slides too far. Okay. So the magic happens.
Marian, exit read mode for me.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. There you go. You're all set.
Right. So the magic happens when I started painting. I'm painting from my heart center because when we go into our heart center, we access clarity, creativity, and peace. And this is where the transformation begins. Our conscious mind comes from the head, the logical, analytical part of us that tries to make sense of the world. And heart art helps to quiet the noise of the mind so we can drop from the thinking into the feeling that's going from head to heart. And our subconscious lives in the heart. It's the home of our feelings, memories, and intuition. And this is where our true emotions speak. Even when we cannot find the words, our heart knows how to allow the healing, releasing and balancing to unfold naturally, easily, and calmly. So heart art is about expressing your feelings with color and flow. And instead of analyzing how you feel, you express. And it's not about creating a perfect picture. It's about allowing your heart to speak. When we paint from the heart, we begin to release what the body's been holding on to, the layers of stress, anxiety, and old trauma. And this process brings deep relief and calms the nervous system. And it's helping the body return to its natural state of balance and ease. Painting and releasing through heart art, we're not just letting go. We're creating new neurological patterns in the brain and the body. And each time we move from stress into calmness, we program our new neurological pathways for peace, safety, and harmony. And the body remembers this new state, and healing becomes our new default system. It is not just a momentary feeling, it becomes a lasting shift. After releasing and resetting the nervous system, there's a natural sense of lightness, like a weight has been lifted, and we literally begin to shine from within. We go into an automatic mode. And in that automatic mode, that's where we really can move with ease and flow. So when we have this, I have a testimonial from a 15-year-old. After doing a workshop with me and his family, he said, I feel as though I've been set free from a 25-year prison sentence. And his painting was that of a sunflower, and he had written new life over the top of it. And that's how freeing it is. It's so powerful. So when the brain and the heart are on the same frequency, we can experience alignment, clarity, and calmness. So heart art helps us to flip our frequency from off to on, because when the frequency is off, we feel stuck, drained, and disconnected. And when we turn our frequency to on, we feel energetic, creative, and in tune with ourselves and the universe. We get things done when we're operating on a higher frequency. Heart art invites to reconnect with your inner child. It's like letting the child within come out to play and just playing with the color, getting in touch with it, and letting your subconscious show you where you might be stopped or blocked. So today, my discount is 75%. And when you use the code in the chat, and it's an ideal gift to yourself or a loved one, particularly this time of year, coming up to the holiday season. And what you get with that is you get to paint with me. You get to let your subconscious speak to you. And that allows you to see how you can unlock what's stopping and blocking you. And it's 4 workshops where you can get to see what your subconscious wants you to see. And if you think about the acronym for ART, for me, it stands for Ability to Release Tension and Trauma. So why not join today? Give yourself a gift or one that you love for Christmas. And thank you.
Thank you, Marian. Excellent presentation. We have the offer in the chat that she mentioned, 75% off. That's an incredible deal. So definitely grab this. It's in the chat right here. So if you want to claim it, click right here, purchase. First make sure to log into your account. You actually see I'm not logged in here. So first thing I'm going to do is actually log into my account. Okay. Once I log into my account, I'll go back to that link, which we put in the chat for everybody. I'll put it in the chat again. Once you log in, go back to that link, because everybody here should already have a Great Discovery account. You'll see you're logged in up here. Then you can click Proceed to Checkout, claiming the 75% off. Wow, huge discount. Then just come down here and complete your purchase. So thank you, Marian. Excellent, excellent. All the way from Ireland, too. So we appreciate you being here all the way from Ireland. Excellent presentation. Thank you so much. All right. Well, we'll be moving on to our next speaker. First time speaking at the Discovery Summit, and we really want to welcome her. Her name is Reetu, and she's staying up really late tonight. She's in Australia. So give it up for Reetu. Bree is going to introduce her. Please go ahead, Bree.
Yeah, Dr. Reetu Verma is a certified life coach with a passion to empower individuals, heal, and move towards better health and experience the joy as a result. The course is Discover the Transformative Power of Energy Healing, and it's a holistic approach that balances body, mind, and spirit. Please welcome Dr. Reetu to the stage.
Thanks, Bree. Yeah, as Bree said, my course is about healing through energy. It's a little bit of my journey, which I've actually put it in the course. And one of the biggest realizations I've had during my ill health for a long period of time is that we are not just physical beings. Behind our physical that we see every day, there is different layers. And one layer is the energetic layer. And when we tap into that energy, that is when transformation starts to happen. You get better health. You're experiencing more joy, getting rid of all the stress. So that is why I have put this course together, because it's helped me a lot, these practices which I'm going to talk about. And through my coaching, I can see the differences it has made in other people's lives. So we are energetic beings. As I said, of course, has come about from the deep inside of my own. Okay. So when you're thinking, your emotions, they all have a certain energy that carry. So influencing the energy will have an effect holistically on yourself. So we can talk about the mind-body connection here. All right. Mind, body, spirit, emotion connection, if you want to talk about holistically. So I started noticing when I was working on this energy, the invisible energy body that we have, my health started improving. I started experiencing more joy. Stress, well, there's nothing like stress and anxiety in your life. So it occurred to me over time that healing and health just isn't about the physical body. You need to go beyond the physical body, okay, and look at it holistically. It's about aligning your mind, your body, your spirit, your emotions. So the whole course that I'm bringing to you is holistic in nature. And as I mentioned, it's transformed my life. and it's done it for the people that I have been coaching. So the course is for you if you've been feeling drained, stressed, or disconnected. You're not alone. I can tell you that. You are not alone out there. I see so many people barely holding it together each day. They are tired. They're constantly stressed. They are drained, feeling lost. And a lot of people say to me, I don't know what happened to me. I used to be happy all the time. I want to go to the past. What's happened? Why has my joy slipped away? Why is my health going down the drain? So I started teaching them my practices that I've been doing. All right. Only a few that I put in there, obviously. But these simple based practices that you can follow along makes a huge difference if done consistently. So I am going to be sharing these life-changing evidence-based practices in this short course that I'm bringing to you right here at the Great Discovery. So what are you going to learn? There's 4 parts to it. And we all know about this attitude of gratitude. If you haven't got onto the bandwagon of the gratitude bandwagon, you better do so right now, because it literally shifts your mindset. It rewires your brain. Okay? You move from being stressed to being blessed. The second one is about happiness hormones, where you can naturally boost your pharmacy from the inside. Okay? You might have heard of serotonin and dopamine. Okay? You can tap into that pharmacy inside and feel calm, energized, and joyful. The third one is about acid alkaline balance. Here we're really targeting the body here, where you're restoring your body's natural pH for better health, vitality, and mental clarity. And you're given everything, all the foods, all the drinks, and we know that we should have more alkaline than acidic in the body, because long-term acidity in the body leads to diseases. And as Marian mentioned, the heart is really important. The healing power of heart will allow you to reconnect with yourself at a deeper level, promoting emotional and energetic well-being. So these practices are holistic: body, mind, emotions, and spirit, working at the energetic level to help you feel balanced, vibrant, and truly alive. Why this course matters? Mood and happiness naturally, reduces stress and you feel calm, increase in energy and vitality, improves sleep and mental clarity, and you're able to reconnect with your body, mind, and heart, which I found was very, very important, because I myself was disconnected from myself, nature, each other, and from the higher power, the universe. And this course will help you start connecting to what really is important to you in life. Some of my students, what are they saying after they've done this short course and were working with me? I didn't realize how depleted I was until I took the course. Every module lifted something heavy off me. I feel calmer and I feel a lot lighter. Teachings and the guided practices are practical and easy to integrate in my daily life. Concepts are just understandable. So the course has PowerPoint slides just like this, where I explain the concept to you. And at the end, there, in a couple of them, there is a guided meditation. Or in terms of the alkaline acidic module, there is an Excel spreadsheet where you can have a look at where you are currently, because if you don't know where you're currently, you can't make the changes. It's easy to follow, and I'm there for you to help. Another one, the teachings were an eye-opener for me, and practices were, to my surprise, actually fun and easy to follow. And that is what the course is about. It's about being light, laughing a lot, tapping to the natural pharmacy to move you towards better health and experience the joy within. It's a simple 4-part course which is transformative, okay, for your health and your well-being, because you matter. You matter. You are important in life, okay? And it works at the level of, I'll say, the 3 brains. It works at your head brain. It works with your gut brain, and science and medical are telling us that there's a connection between our brain and the gut. So we need to work at all levels. And the third one, which I'd like more about, is our heart. Okay? So that's our third brain, I think. So when we tap into all of that, your health has to improve. Your joy has to be there. And you have to feel that energy that's going to flow through you. So the course is there at the Great Discovery. It's Transformative Power of Energy Healing, a holistic approach that balances body, mind, and spirit. And you can connect with me through various social medias or email me directly. Okay, I'd love to help you. As I said, it's my passion. You know, I've been doing this for some time. And I'd love everybody to heal and move towards better health and experience that joy within. Thank you very much for listening in, and take care, and hope to connect with you very soon.
Excellent. Thank you, Reetu. Love the presentation. That was my first time hearing it, and I'm really interested to take this course now. We have it in the chat. We put it in the chat a number of times, Healing Through Energy. And yeah, awesome course. So thank you so much. I'll put it in the chat one more time if I didn't do it enough. This is going so great. Thank you to all of our speakers thus far. We have many more to go, so we'll be highlighting some other creators here. Our next creator, her name is Sixu. Before we do that, again, remember, we have Reetu's offer in the chat. If you'd like to purchase it, log into your account first, add it to your cart, add to cart right there, and then put it in your shopping cart. Click checkout here. I have another offer in there. I'll check that out. Checkout. And you can come down here. And if you have the Genius Club, you actually get a 10% discount on it, which is really nice. They'll drop the price even a little bit more. Click checkout. And then just continue in the checkout process, and you can learn a little bit more about what Reetu said. So thank you, Reetu. That's awesome. Next speaker is Sixu. So Bree, why don't you tell us about our next speaker, Sixu Chen?
Yeah, Sixu is a career coach who helps multi-talented people uncover what they are truly meant to do and create deeply aligned lives. With a gift for cutting through confusion and bringing out natural strengths, Sixu guides people to build a meaningful career and harmonious connections. Clients describe working with Sixu as gaining clarity, confidence, and a renewed sense of purpose. Please welcome Sixu to the stage.
Awesome, everybody. Good to be here. Thank you. All right, so awesome speakers already, and I'm so excited to share this topic about career. So today we're going to talk about why you're stuck and how to create a career that you're excited about. I'm going to take you on a transformational journey from feeling trapped to discovering the work that truly lights you up. So let's first talk about statistics. Have you noticed that a lot of people in your life currently are stressed? It's because they're not alone. 70% of professionals have been reported feeling trapped in career that don't fulfill them. And out of those 70%, 85% actually want change. But then why are they stuck? Well, there are 3 hidden barriers that may be keeping you in place. Understanding what holds us back is really the first step in toward breaking free. And these invisible forces are more powerful than we realize. Number one, fear of the unknown. That devil that you know that feels safer than the uncertainty of change, even when you're miserable, that's holding us back. And fear of alone is just one of the fear among many of the other fears. Number two, limiting beliefs. I'm too old. I'm not qualified. This is never going to make me money. I'm not good enough of an artist, an engineer, whatever that we say, that are limiting belief, because if we challenge it, it's not absolutely true and it's only has been holding you back. And the third one is a very common one, which is called the comfort zone. The comfort zone is what that's just get people comfortable. They enjoy the paycheck to paycheck kind of life, and they did not want to explore what's out there for them. But being stuck pays a price. So the cost of staying stuck is actually more than you can imagine. Playing safe is not safe at all. Every day you remain in a career that doesn't excite you, you're paying a hidden price. So what are you paying? Your time and energy. You spend 40 plus hours a week on the work that drains you. That's 2,000 hours a year. And your potential. If you are not currently aligned what to do with who you are and not loving what you do, then your talents, creativity, unique gifts will still remain dormant. You probably will never discover them. And third, your relationship. Your career not just affects you, your career affects the people in your life who cares about you as well. If you're not happy, they are not happy, and you are not able to bring your best self to interact with them. And also your future self, the person you could have become, that confident, fulfilled, aligned version of you will still remain undiscovered, and it's only a dream instead of reality. So what do? We want to break free. And how do we break free? Starts with clarity. You can't create a career you love if you don't know what truly excites you, right? Well, true clarity goes much deeper than job titles. It's not just about updating your resume and get a pretty cover letter. It's about asking really deep questions, such as what activity that makes you lose track of time, what makes you feel most alive and energized, what problem you want to solve, and also what would you do even if you don't get paid. This kind of clarity is not just found in your head, it's discovered through reflection and then an honest journey with yourself. All right, and let's talk about that myth that we heard a lot called follow your passion. And people will usually say, just follow your passion. But you know what? Follow your passion is an incomplete advice that's just left countless people feeling disappointed and confused. Why passion isn't enough? Because passion alone doesn't pay bills or create sustainable careers. Your passion can change over time, and not all the passion translates into viable work. And if you only have passion but without the skills, that only leads to frustration. So then what works? Well, we need to identify your natural strengths. We need to discover what and where you can add value. And also we need to build skills that serves the market needs and create that passion through mastery and impact. All right, so let's forget the chase, because true passion isn't found. It's meticulously built through mastery, impactful contribution, and genuine alignment with your unique strengths. So I have discovered these four major pillars of career transformation that take you out of being stuck, which is clarity, vision, purpose, and action. Clarity, discover who you truly are. Vision, we're going to create a path that you can foresee, and then it echoes your innermost aspirations. Purpose, we're going to connect your unique gifts to do meaningful work where you will feel confident, fulfilled, and energized. And action, which is the crucial step, because without action, nothing can be done, right? So we will translate your vision into clear, tangible goals and consistent steps that move you confidently toward the career that you're meant to create. So when these four elements align, work stops feeling like work. You've discovered your sweet spot, and where contribution meets fulfillment. Okay, so how do we get there? Well, I have created a roadmap for change for you because transformation doesn't happen overnight. It only happens when you take consistent, intentional steps. Self-assessment, you need to understand where you are currently, what's working, what isn't. And then we'll clarify your vision and identify that four important elements: talents, skills, passion, and value. And if anything holds you back, for example, the mindset that we talked about earlier, the fears, we will clear those roadblocks. So then we are going to be ready to help you create your most ideal career. This roadmap is actually a 9-session process, and I have taken numerous clients through them, and it's 82 until up to date. There's 82 of clients have been through this process. And I'll share some of the success stories here. Levi was a carpenter, now a published author. Ian was an insurance agent, frustrated with a lot of paperwork, now is a business owner doing plant wholesale. Jenna Rose was working a finance firm, now is a thriving finance coach. So if they can do it, you can do it. And what they had in common, they got clear on what they wanted, they faced their fears, and they took action despite the uncertainty, and they all take action to discover who they truly are as their most authentic self. So what I'm going to offer you today are not all the 9 steps because it may sound overwhelming. So I'm going to offer just the initial 2 steps for you, which is on the Great Discovery called Career Clarity Vision Blueprint. The first session, we're going to access your current satisfaction in all areas of life. And then we'll discover the insights that reveals the gaps and the highlights opportunity for growth. And the second session, I'll guide you through a self-discovery visualization exercise where you get to meet your most confident, fulfilled future self and have a vision to move forward. And because you guys are all showing up at the summit, and I'm offering a 20% off, and this actually is extended until the end of the year. So instead of $480, it's only $384. And also additionally, if you are a quick actor, then you get another 25 bonus. So just type vision in the chat that you intend to join this course. And the first 2 people who sign up, you are getting another $25 gift card. So that is all for today, and thank you for listening.
Thank you, Sixu. Awesome presentation. Thank you so much. And I'm going to show the offer here that great discount here, 20% off on her Career Clarity and Vision Blueprint. Again, she's running the special deal on it. So if you'd like to take advantage of it, click on the discount here. Click on the discount here. That will then claim the discount. We'll add it to your cart, and you can purchase it there. So that's awesome. Thank you, Sixu. Thank you so much. Do want to mention the chat. Oh, yeah, type vision in the chat. That's great. So link is in the chat. Nice job, says Blake Art. Want to remind people, we're doing offers in the chat only. And if you have comments about the presentation, those are good things to put in the chat. Otherwise, that's what the chat's used for. Okay, so really want to thank everybody for being here today and for all of the speakers who are presenting. And at the end of this, we're going to make $200 in gift cards available to the Great Discovery for some special offers here, okay? So we're going to be giving $200 away at the end of the Discovery Summit. And this is all sponsored and made possible by the Great Discovery platform. You see, a lot of our speakers are sharing their products on the Great Discovery. They're hosting their products on the Great Discovery. This is the Discovery Summit hosted by the Great Discovery platform. And it's just an incredible platform. So we're going to show you a short video describing and showing a little bit more about what that's all about. So let's go ahead and jump into that video, and then we'll move on to our next speaker.
You've created something great: a course, a book, a workshop, a podcast, a coaching program. You spent years doing the hard part. Late nights, free content, unpaid time, all to help someone, somewhere, get results. Yet, somehow, it's still not enough. And it's not because your content isn't good, but because everything around it keeps slowing you down. Funnels, translations, marketing, tech stacks, endless platforms. It seems like half your time goes into tools, not doing what you love. And even when you make sales, it's hard to build something that lasts. That's exactly why we built The Great Discovery, an all-in-one platform that turns a single upload into a multilingual, automated, global business. Here's how it works. You upload your course, book, workshop, audio, or coaching program one time. Then, behind the scenes, The Great Discovery automatically translates your content into every major language, hosts it on a professional storefront, places it inside a global marketplace, connects it to a worldwide affiliate network, and tracks and pays you on every customer you refer, for life. But The Great Discovery doesn't just help with distribution, we also help you get discovered. As a creator, you're invited to present at global summits where audiences from around the world attend, and every session is translated live into multiple languages. You can participate in focused creator spotlights and masterclasses that highlight your expertise and feature your products to the entire platform. And you can also join collaborative community events where creators and affiliates support each other, share audiences, and grow together instead of competing for attention alone. Most platforms leave your content sitting on a shelf. This platform puts it on a stage. And maybe the best part? Every lead or customer you personally invite, from summits, spotlights, podcasts, posts, or your own list, becomes your lifetime customer inside the platform. For example, if you refer someone to buy a product, you'll earn a commission. And then, if that person then buys someone else's product on the platform later, you still earn long-term commissions on every future purchase they make. But it even goes deeper than that. You also benefit from the network of networks you set in motion. When your customers refer others, and those customers refer others, your direct and indirect referral lines can generate ongoing commissions and royalties across the marketplace. One introduction could ripple outward and continue paying you for years to come. That's where The Great Discovery shifts from just another creator platform to a long-term business model. With The Great Discovery, you publish once, expand automatically, get promoted globally, and earn continuously through unlimited relationships. So if you're ready to get started, here's your next step. Become a creator today with a single one-time payment. Your creator account includes unlimited lifetime hosting, unlimited content translation at no cost, full-service LMS and shopping cart, access to our global affiliate network, integration into our global marketplace, worldwide network overrides, live support and training, stage time at global summits, and the Great Discovery International course. And maybe most importantly, it gives you the leverage and team you need to scale your business without more work, more tools, or more time taken away from doing what you love. So don't just sit around waiting to get discovered. Instead, become a creator on The Great Discovery and discover your greatness today.
All right. So that is a little bit about The Great Discovery. I love the platform because it allows for collaboration like this, for all of us to come together and promote the Great Discovery event. And for every person that you invite to the Great Discovery event, they're your lifetime customer. And so if they buy anything at the Great Discovery Summit, or anything on the Great Discovery platform, well, you're going to receive the commissions on that, no matter what speaker they buy from, right? We call that lifetime customer commissions. It's a unique feature of the Great Discovery. So that is incredible. And we're running a special discount right now, which is called Black Friday. So we're going to put the link to the Great Discovery in the chat. And if you'd like to follow along and become a creator so you could be a speaker at our next summit, we'll put the link in the chat. Bree's going to spam it in the chat, thegreatdiscovery.com. And the promo code is Black Friday. Black Friday. So we're going to click up here, log into your Great Discovery account. You should already have one. Enroll up here. Okay, you'll see enroll, click for myself, and then you'll see the option to get started as a creator. So if you're not already created, you can become a creator on the Great Discovery, click as a creator. Then you're going to choose this pack over here. Go ahead and click purchase now. And then type in the promo code Black Friday, all capitals. Apply the coupon, and you'll see you're going to get about 45% off, a little bit over 45%. That's going to drop it to under $400. Literally, it's never been this low on the Great Discovery platform ever. So definitely take advantage of that, because we'd love to have you and feature you as a speaker at the next Discovery Summit. So thank you so much for watching that video, and we'll talk a little bit more about this summit at the end, and we're going to be doing our gift card giveaway too, $200 in gift cards at the end of the summit. Holly says, wow, that's so valuable. Thank you. Yes, we love the Great Discovery, so encourage you and invite you to join us. All right, let's move on to our next speaker. Bree. Our next speaker is Daniel Rubenstein. So Bree, why don't you tell us a little bit more about Daniel?
Sure. Sales is a numbers game, and follow-up drives profit up, and databases are supposed to help. The problem is databases need data, and most people hate data entry, so that causes challenges. This course covers why organizing your database is the key to success and how to make progress on this important aspect of your business. Please welcome Daniel to the stage.
Thank you, Bree. It's so excited. And I love when you do my intro. Just love when you do my intro. Here we go. All right, fantastic. What a summit. And it's interesting how even when we have different businesses, some of them actually fit well together. And it can show us why working together is so important. Because I was thinking, as I was listening to Jenny and her CRM, well, that's kind of a cool program. It fits in with what we do. And Reetu with what's your attitude about what you're working on, or Sixu, who's helping you get stuck. That applies across the board for everyone. So with that, let me share some thoughts with you today. Follow-up drives profit up. If there's one thing I've learned over time, the only way to make more money more easily is to be better at follow-up. We're working so hard to do lead generation. If we don't get focused on the lead closing of that, then what's it all for? And so that's what I want to start with today. The next thing is, what's your actual follow-up factor? How quickly are you doing this? How consistently are you doing it? And how specifically are you doing it? We all meet a lot of people on a lot of these calls and have a lot of good conversations that sound a lot like, hey, nice to meet you. We should talk. Those are valid opportunities to develop some sort of business plan, make things happen and work together to grow everybody's business. But if that's the end of this conversation, it wasn't even worth the time it took to say that. We all know so many people that instead of going to meet new folks right now, if you would start to shift your gear and say, well, what about the people I've already met? How consistently am I staying in touch with them? Out of sight, out of mind. And I am not talking about an email a day unless you're in some really dynamic marketplace, but at least once a month, just checking in, say, I hope things are going well. The people who need your services, they'll get in touch with you. The people who don't will say, hey, thanks. And more importantly, specifically, if you knew what the next step was for absolutely every person in your database, or at least when are you supposed to follow up with that prospect next? Through maybe having an email that says, you know what, I'm giving up. I've tried to get in touch with you and you're not responding to me. So I thought you needed my help, but maybe not. You'd be surprised. That's a pro tip there, because that one will actually have almost a 50% closing ratio. Overall, 4 out of 5 lost sales are due to failed follow-up. and or because they bought from someone else first. Now, we're in the great discovery. We all sell the same platform. We're all compensated very well for promoting this business and encouraging people to check it out. The more people you share this with, sooner, consistently, and specifically, the more likely you are to build a stable, large cash flow. And if you don't, someone you know really well might just sign up under someone else. And if that doesn't kick you in the butt, I know how it felt when I saw someone I knew on someone else's team going, damn, I missed that one. Right. So that's the power of what this is all about. This is all to help you build your business. It's, this is what Bree uses as my introduction. And it really just talks about the fact that, that whole database dream sounds great. Press a button, watch stuff happen. We make money. Our calendar's full and we're having a good time. That can happen, but it doesn't happen overnight or without enough energy to get the ball rolling properly. So organizing who are your people is one of the first key steps. Sorry if this is straightforward, but it's just what's going on. And I think logically through this stuff to help people past that emotional block. I mean, Sixu was talking about when you're stuck. If I start talking about this stuff and you've already tuned me out, which probably some of you have, and that's cool. But, why is this important to you? It's one of your best next steps for success. If you want to share the great discovery, you got to know who you're going to share it with and come up with a way to share it. And so that will take you to the fastest path for more cash. And I can promise you this. I can absolutely promise you this. It is easier to get better at follow-up than sales and dramatically more profitable. Guaranteed. That's the upside. Specifically, I want to go over a couple thoughts just that help people frame it around, especially for, the people that this is all kind of new to. When we say, what is your database? I've been talking about it for so long, I just have a visual. Sometimes people are like, what do you mean by that? Well, it could be listed as your CRM. It could be your list, your contacts, your sphere, your raving fans. Effectively, it's anybody you've ever met that you wanted to possibly help. If you had all that organized, wow, I think that would probably help your business grow. Won't hurt. Then there's the difference between the data and the difference between the data and the base. The data is your actual file of contacts and information. The base is the technical tool called CRM or platform that holds all the data that you can set up to do follow-ups and automations that work on whatever data needs to be touched. So it's, it's a balance point of the two. And, if I said, hey, how's your database doing for your business? You get all kinds of answers from fantastic to I have no idea. If we can show you how to objectively and subjectively start measuring this whole piece of your business, then we can say, well, is your database an asset versus a liability? Which a lot of people right now, if you say, hey, how's your database? Several people I talk with grimace. It's like, ugh. Versus the people who have a database, and it's like, this thing's cool, man. I get calls. So where's your who? We all have contacts in a bunch of places. And as a result, we don't have them in one place. Between our phones, our emails, our social media, the CRM, and that folder that I lovingly call the someday stuff. We all grab lists of chats and everything. It's like, I should do something with this. And then we get on to the next thing. That's all valuable data. Plus, then people have bags of business cards or notes or directories and stuff that isn't even electronic. So it's certainly not likely to go too far. again, what we're really trying to say is if you can compress the time that takes to get this stuff organized, the more quickly you can follow up and consistently and specifically. What are your next steps? Hey, is this something that's important to you, or do you, or was this just an interesting conversation on theory? If it is something you want to prioritize, especially going into the new year, I'd love to talk with you and help you. If not, maybe we'll talk in the springtime about it. Guess what? We'll still be here and your stuff will still be in the same folder it was right now. It's your time, not mine. If you are interested, collect, combine, and clean up all your contacts. If nothing else, just get a grip on where your stuff is so that you can think about this and then how you would leverage the systems. How can we help? We've got two key offers. The One True List. I think I got my labels upside down. Fix that. The first thing is a free download. Get your sheet together, and it's the theory behind what this call is all about. It's a recording of Alex and I doing his stuff, downloading all his data. And he was really blown away by how much stuff he actually had, didn't even realize it. And, Alex is on top of all his stuff. Some of us aren't. The other part of that is it's called One True List, which is let us do this for you. Send me your stuff and let me go to town doing what we do. I could tell you all the details, but candidly, that'll bore you to death, and I don't want to get you lost in the weeds. This will pay for itself in spades, no matter what. And we also have a special discount for the rest of the month, 20% off for the next 5 buyers. It's a $500 course, and, it's worth its weight in gold, not only getting the data, but understanding the theory behind it. So, that's what we're here to do. I'm Daniel Rubenstein. Please let us help you get your sheet together.
Excellent, Daniel. Thank you so much. I've had so many people work with Daniel, and we recommend anybody who's getting started or anybody who hasn't done this, absolutely work with Daniel, especially people who are getting started in their business. If you're part of the Great Discovery, this is like step one, because this is how you get more clients. Everything that Daniel said, it's so true. So thank you so much, Daniel. Special offer going on right now for the first 5 people, only 5 of these left. So go ahead and add that into your cart. Make sure you're logged into your Great Discovery account, add that into your cart, and take advantage of it. I highly, highly recommend it. Daniel's a total expert at what he does. So go there, click there, enter it into your cart. Only 5 left. Get this done before the new year. So important. Yeah, I found, I think, a couple thousand additional contacts that I didn't know I had just by working with Daniel. So thank you, Daniel. The link is in the chat. Nice job. Link is in the chat. Link is in the chat. Spamming it a couple times in there for you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Let's move on. You're very welcome. All right, let's move on to our next speaker. Our next speaker, her name is Beverly. We love Beverly, and Bria is going to tell us a little bit more about her.
Yeah, 45 years as holistic practitioner, 20 years spent as a master blender with over $300,000 invested in liters of essential oils. And I know that's expensive. Direct from distillers, Beverly traveled the US and Canada, teaching and training the art of blending with over 300 personal blends and countless shared formulations. She wrote the uniquely detailed user manual in 2000 that is still being used today. Beverly does not sell product. She does not promote brands. She teaches DIY, discover your inner alchemist, and receive a certification of completion. Please welcome Beverly to the stage.
Wow, every time I hear that, I want to meet that person. So I want to welcome everyone for taking some time out of your day, because time is precious and we appreciate you being here. So the do-it-yourself essential oil mastery unlock nature's pharmacy is something that you can take with you and use for the rest of your life and really start giving that gift of power so you can learn how to blend with confidence, power, and purpose. As Bree said, I do not sell products and I do not solicit brands. All I do is teach you how to take what you already have invested in and make it work for you and for gifts. So you've invested hundreds of dollars in essential oils, not to have them sitting on a shelf collecting dust. You love oils, yet when it comes to formulating and blending with confidence, you freeze, you second guess, you don't want to mess it up, and you fear wasting expensive oils. And you end up doing nothing. The desire to learn formulating and blending is there. However, finding someone who knows what they are doing to teach you, that's a whole different story. The truth is, it's not that you don't know enough. It's that no one has ever given you a simple, reliable, step-by-step system to blending with confidence and ease, to deliver an outcome the essential oils were born to do. I've taught thousands of people to blend, formulate, and use essential oils in a way that's simple, intention-driven, and transformative. All personalized by you. No theories, no random recipes from social media, no certification needed. Stop guessing, gain clarity. Start blending with a purpose. Create blends that give real results. Blend with confidence. Formulate with understanding. Start now with the do-it-yourself step-by-step system. I priced this at $100 for one reason. I want this to be a no-brainer, free from complications, simplicity, and no steps left out. Something you can say yes to without overthinking, something that opens the doorway into the deeper mastery of essential oils. The Do-It-Yourself Essential Oil Mastery Training is a fast, powerful, step-by-step system. I authored the Essential Oil Training Manual so you can know exactly what oils to choose and how to choose them. There's 82 individual essential oils in this manual. Understand the benefits of each oil. Look at that. That's one oil. You know, it doesn't multitask. Oils need to have that inspiration, that intention, so that they can do what you design it to do. And that's what this training is all about. Blend safely with confidence and pay attention to the cautions. Formulate confidently with intention and following the steps. Create remedies for colognes, comfort blends, personalized formulas, and stop wasting money, time, and oils. This training also teaches how to choose the right carriers, such as jojoba oil, castor oil, aloe vera gel, how to choose oils and the blending order of each oil in the formula, how to blend for emotional release, how to blend for physical wellness, and how to apply the various blends that you create, how to create formulas that actually work, and how to avoid mistakes and blend with safety first. In less than an afternoon, you'll eliminate confusion, gain an understanding without wasting time watching confusing videos. No more selling or soliciting by brand companies. No more reading conflicting articles. And enjoy having everything you need in one reference space. Escape from confusion. Join the Ask Me Anything community. It's a monthly 45-minute Ask Me Anything group session and mastermind. Bring your blends, your questions, your challenges, share your experiences, receive personal guidance. Let me ask you something. How long have your oils been sitting on that shelf? How often have you wanted to blend but didn't know where to start? How many recipes have you saved yet never actually blended? How many oils have you bought because you felt inspired? Then the inspiration faded because you didn't have the clue of what to do. This training removes all the frustration. You will never look at your bottles of oils the same way again. You'll know what to do, how to do it, and why it works. Imagine this. You open your blended oils and feel empowered, crystal clear on who you are and how you want others to recognize and accept you. You create blends that are empowering. They help you feel in charge, aligned, and balanced. Your personally formulated blends actually work. And then your friends ask, hey, can you make me one of those blends? You start feeling like an alchemist, a master formulator, a master blender. Woohoo! This training unlocks your inner alchemist, the version of you who doesn't just own essential oils. You begin to hear and share their message. You know how to use essential oils in a way that brings harmony, balance, healing, and magic into everyday life. A full do-it-yourself blending and formulating training, plus the monthly 45-minute Ask Me Anything group is affordable for anyone. A one-time payment of $100. Seriously? $100. Why the low cost? Because I want to bring those oils sitting on the shelf back to life, start formulating, start blending, give you the opportunity to experience the power of essential oils for your health and well-being. This is your simple gateway into the powerful world of essential oil mastery. No overwhelm, no confusion, just clarity, confidence, and creativity. What's the next step? Click that link that Alex is putting in the chat and then join the training and have a great time. And you know what? Buy an extra, one or two, for family members or friends and put it in their stocking. Give yourself the gift of finally knowing how to formulate blends that work, uplift, and transform. Let's make magic together. Essential oils, you and me. And that ends this program presentation.
Thank you, Beverly.
You're
Excellent
welcome.
Awesome presentation. You're so great. I was enamored. I was so focused and just engaged the entire time. You have such a great presentation, and presentation voice. So yes, the offer is in the chat. Take advantage of it. Only $100. You know, when I think of the holidays, it's the smells, right? It's the oils. It's all that. So this is such an awesome thing. Jody says, wow, inspiring, intrigue. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. So go to the link in the chat that Beverly is offering. Okay. Make sure you're logged in. Add it to your cart right there. I got a bunch of stuff in my cart, right? But we're going to add that into our cart and then going to click checkout. And we could even buy Daniels at the same time. And once your items are in your cart or whatever you want to buy, you can even add the Black Friday deal. Come down here and click checkout. Wow, wow, wow. Black Friday. Wow, that's crazy. If you actually use the Black Friday deal, you get some pretty big deals. So and that's a little hack. That's a little trick there. Okay. Beverly's offer is in the chat. Go ahead and use that if you're interested in learning more about her essential oils mastery. I think that's so interesting. All right. Thank you, Beverly. Excellent, excellent presentation. Cut. We have a couple more speakers left here today. So thank you everybody who's continuing to hang out. Remember, we're going to do a $200 giveaway at the end. But our next speaker is Dr. Ann Hester. So Bree, why don't you tell us a little bit about Dr. Ann Hester, our next speaker?
Sure. Welcome to the PTR Reset Quick Start. Coach Dr. Ann Hester, a board-certified physician in both lifestyle medicine and internal medicine, is one of the fewer than 0.1% of doctors worldwide with this combination of expertise. For over 30 years, she's helped people transform their health, and now she's here to help you discover how small science-backed lifestyle shifts can prevent, treat, and potentially reverse many common diseases so you can reclaim unstoppable energy, clarity, and joy. Please welcome Coach Dr. Ann Hester to the stage.
And make sure to unmute. Ann Hester. Okay, we'll give her 20 more seconds and we'll see if she's able to.
Can you hear me now?
We can hear you now. We don't see your slides though.
I'm sorry. I forgot to unmute myself. Okay, let me share again. Okay, can you see my slides all right now?
We can. Just go into present mode for us and then you're all set.
Okay, so my name is Dr. Ann Hester. I am a double board certified physician, board certified in lifestyle medicine and internal medicine. I'll talk about lifestyle medicine in just a few moments. As far as internal medicine, for adults, those are the main doctors you would go to see. So I am a physician on a mission. I am very passionate about empowering people to live longer, stronger, more vibrant lives, preferably naturally. And so I need to give you a warning. What I'm going to share with you now is can change the next 10, 15, 20 years of your life. So your daily choices matter a great deal. A lot of people think that if they have a genetic predisposition to something, mom has the condition or dad has a condition, then they're definitely going to get it. Well, you may have the genes that lean toward that, but whether or not those genes express themselves and the extent to which they express themselves is based on your daily choices. We call that epigenetics. And so you could have 5 family members with type 2 diabetes, and you may not ever get type 2 diabetes. You could have 5 family members with heart disease, and you may be free. It's based on, to a huge extent, on what you do. There are very few conditions that are inherited in a dominant fashion, meaning no matter what you do, you're going to get it. Most of them are what we call recessive. You may have the genes, but again, what you do or don't do will determine whether or not you get that condition. So these are some of the diseases that you can impact with lifestyle changes. Heart disease can be dropped up to 80%. Diabetes type 2 can often be put into remission. I mean, some people come off insulin. Some people come off of the pills. That painful nerve damage they woke up to every day for a long time has the potential to go away. The blood kidney numbers that were tanking and headed toward dialysis, those can improve. None of this requires medication. Blood pressure and cholesterol can improve. Decrease cancer risk. Let me give you an example. You take a handful of women who've had breast cancer and and you split those up. On one side, the women follow the pillars of lifestyle medicine. On the other side, they continue doing status quo. Over time, the women who followed the lifestyle medicine pillars are more likely to still be alive and they're more likely to have good quality of life. And that's the same for men and prostate cancer. Also, women who follow these pillars are less likely to ever get breast cancer. And if they get it, they're less likely to have a recurrence. So this information is huge. We don't know how to cure Alzheimer's, but with lifestyle medicine, we can decrease the chance that you get it. This is not a fad. This is based on decades of medical research. And in 2017, the American Medical Association put out a resolution that doctors need to learn lifestyle medicine and apply it because the data is that strong. And as of the last time I checked, I was one of fewer than 0.4 physicians in the United States and less than 0.1 physicians around the world who actually did this certification in lifestyle medicine. So lifestyle medicine is in at least 50 countries, and doctors around the world can take the rigorous training and get that board certification. So what is the PTR reset? Prevent, treat, and reverse. Again, it's rooted in lifestyle medicine, is endorsed by the American Medical Association, and it is essentially a blueprint for natural health transformation. And so this offer is the quick start. And so basically a gearing gap, you say, this is interesting. I don't want to go full into extensive coaching or the 30-day breakthrough, which is the next level, but I want to get started. And so you want to make some changes. There are about 2 hours of videos, and the videos cover each of the pillars of lifestyle medicine. And it even has SMART goals. A lot of people are familiar with SMART goals in the business sense, but I give you fillable SMART goal charts. You can download them. You create different SMART goals regularly. You can print them. You can save them on your computer because, again, they are fillable charts that you can pull down. So a couple of things. Some of the modules. One module is stress. Stress is a killer. Stress impacts everything from your brain, your hormones, your metabolism. Let me give you an example. Chronic stress actually shrinks parts of the brain. I mean, you can do an MRI and you can see parts of the brain can shrink under chronic stress. So you can only imagine the significance it has, not just to your overall health and well-being, but to your cognitive abilities. And so these are some of the things that I cover in the stress module. another module is nutrition. This is the only eating pattern clinically shown to reverse heart disease, the number one killer in the world. It's not the keto diet, it's not the Mediterranean diet. This is the only eating pattern shown to actually reverse heart disease. I don't mean if you have 95% blockage in your arteries and you do this, you're going to sweep it clean. What I'm saying is that they have shown that you can do studies and the cardiac catheterization, you can see a certain amount of blockage in the heart's arteries. And then they put people on this diet versus people who continue status quo, such as the regular statins and all of the other medications. They repeat the cardiac catheterization in the future. People who follow this diet are likely to have less blockage than people who took expensive medications every day. We still call that the standard of care, the statins and so forth. But if you look at a cardiac catheterization, you can see that there's actually regression of the cardiac disease in people who follow this diet. So heart disease, specifically heart attack, is the number one killer in America and around the world. And so this is just an overview of some of the topics that I delve into in the nutrition module of this course. And so your PTR reset, your ability to prevent, treat, and potentially reverse some of the major diseases can start today. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Dr. Ann Hester. Awesome offer. I love it. I love it. Let me show you how to access it on the Great Discovery. She's running a great discount on it. So just go to the Great Discovery, make sure you're logged into your account, claim the discount offer here. These discounts are only available during the summit and while this is going on. So make sure to take advantage of any of these offers if you are interested. Again, the link is in the chat, spamming it in the chat there. Thank you so much, Dr. Ann Hester. We're going to be moving on to our next speaker now, which I'm really excited about. It's Bree Campano, our incredible co-host for today. So let me introduce Bree, and then Bree's going to tell us a little bit more about her podcasting. So if you don't know Bree, Bree is a trailblazer in the world of podcasting, leveraging her passion for storytelling and audio production to empower creators and businesses alike. As a founder and visionary behind the Beyond Reach Institute, Bree has built a renowned platform dedicated to helping podcasters thrive in the ever-evolving world of audio and video. Bree, please go ahead.
Thank you, Alex. Oh, it's so nice to get my own introduction. I love that. Hey, welcome everybody. So let's talk about the thing that everybody says they want to do, but almost nobody actually does it. Launching a consistent professional podcast. I know so many people that are like, I'm going to do a podcast. I'm going to do a podcast. And they find so many things to put in their way. Most people just get stuck before they ever hit record. And it's because the tech is confusing, the setup is overwhelming, and no one wants to spend their weekend YouTubing how to fix an echo or what this light is about or what that thing is for. That is why I created the Podcast Media Professional Membership. This is the Media Pro. This is where you want to be. Here's the truth. People don't fail at podcasting because they're not talented. They fail because they don't have support. Life gets busy. The tech gets messy. Guests show up late. The dog barks. That happens to me all the time. And suddenly that podcast you swore you were going to start this year is collecting dust in your brain. So I built something that removes every one of those friction points. If you don't have the time, if you don't understand the tech, and you don't want to do it alone, and hitting record is the hardest thing you've ever tried to do, you need to be part of my membership. So what is this membership? Well, this membership turns you, it's like a fully supported podcaster without burnout, without the learning curve. You get someone in the background to help you push buttons, move things along. Basically, you show up, you talk, you shine. And my team handles literally everything else that happens behind the scenes. So what do you get? Every month, you get 4 professionally produced 30-minute podcast episodes, 30 minutes in length. If it's a 15-minute podcast, it's going to, the price is the price. Okay. I'm just going to put that out there right now. It won't go over 30 minutes, but I'll also guide you on how to create a podcast that fills that 30 minutes or fills the time without just talking and carrying on because you think you have to fill 30 minutes every single time. It means you can stream like live to up to 10 different locations. You can record weekly right on schedule without all the mental gymnastics. Or you can keep it private if you want to just record, then have someone edit it for you and put it out when you want it to go out. We can do that too. So it's your show, your way, with actual production support, which is amazing. Here's the part that people don't realize until they like need it and they're like, what? You get a live producer behind the curtain. That means I will push all the buttons. We have a team that's going to help make sure that it looks super pro. That means while you're hosting the conversation, someone is managing sound levels, muting and unmuting, helping your guests, which just can be kind of hard and difficult at times, running the transitions, putting comments up on the stage, everything that you can imagine. This is going to be taken care of. So you can literally focus on what your podcast, what you're doing, what you're saying on your podcast. So because we're kind of fancy and we like really pretty visuals, I will help you create background graphics and overlays, and I will automatically play your intros and outros for you. I'll help you design everything that you need to be able to do your podcast flawlessly. And it's just kind of nice to have someone sitting there with you so you're not feeling like you're doing it alone. And it can be like nerve-wracking, especially if you have guests. It can be very nerve-wracking. And to know that everything is set up for you to win and you've got someone on your side, someone to walk down that road with you. It's a really big deal. So that's why we are there to help you along the way. You also get some assets. So you're going to get a custom thumbnail and guidance on your episode description. You're going to have no more like figuring out what am I going to even call this? What's the right thing to call this? Do I put numbers on this? How do I do this? All that. We're going to help you stand out with your episode descriptions, with your graphics, with those thumbnails, which can be so difficult to get done. We're going to help you get all of that. Okay, transparency moment. This membership does not include editing. I abhor editing. It is my least favorite thing to do. Some people absolutely love it. That's not me. And I would have to charge you a lot more money if I was going to be editing your podcast episodes. So you're going to get the uncut. If you want to hire an editor to do editing on top of that, that's fine. But hopefully we make things go so slick that you don't have to worry about editing. It's for speed and consistency. And the confidence in knowing that everything is handled will make your podcast episodes just that much better. And you won't probably need much editing at all. So what is the price on this whole membership? It is $100 per month. When you break that down, that's only $25 per episode for full production support. I mean, you can't even get dinner for $25 anymore. Let's be honest. It's true. And it's like a ridiculously good value. So I want people actually creating and not drowning in podcasting. You're going to get my StreamYard platform. I have the highest level. So it has all the bells and whistles. So even if you went out and you spent the money on StreamYard, which is about 20, 30, 40 bucks a month, depending on what you get, that's for the basic stuff. That means you just don't have the logo on there. I'm going to give you all the bells and whistles at the highest level of StreamYard because you're coming into my community to do that. So to get started, all you need to do is show up, talk and shine, and we'll handle everything else. If you're ready to launch the smart supported way, please join our amazing membership, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. So you're going to go here under memberships, and we got the link that's going in the chat. You're going to want to click this little arrow button over so you can see that this is the link right here. You're going to click join. It's going to put it into your cart if it would like to move a little faster for me. I know I'm running on time. There it is. It is $100 per month. It is a heck of a deal. I can't wait to see you guys in there and start shining with your podcast. That's it.
Thank you, Bree. That's a really good offer. That's a really, really great offer. The link is in the chat. Highly recommend you take advantage of that. If you need somebody to co-host and manage and do all the things that Bree mentioned in there, highly recommended. We do a podcast every week, and Bree it's always perfect. She just arranges everything great and has been doing it for years and years and years. So thank you, Bree. That is awesome. Thank you so much. The link is in the chat. So go to the link, and like Bree said, yeah, Ben asked, you click on the next page and you'll see that $100 offer. Okay. Well, I'm really excited. We're going to do a $100 giveaway now. I'm then going to do a short presentation about the Discovery Summit. And then we're going to do another $100 giveaway. Okay. So this first giveaway, if you win, you're going to win $100 and you're going to be able to redeem it for 6 hours of VA service. 6 hours of VA service, it's a $100 value, and we're giving it away totally for free. So we have people here who I've entered into the giveaway. And if you win, what we're going to do is we're going to put you in a breakout room with Bree, and we're going to onboard you into that service and get you set up on the Great Discovery. So you activate it and you claim your discard, or you claim your gift card, your $100 prize here today, right now. Okay. So if you win, just to let you know, that's how it'll go. We'll put you in a breakout room with Bree. We'll give you the discount code, and that's how that will work. And then we'll give another $100 away in just a little bit. So Bree, I'm going to give you the $100 gift card code. Bree has the $100 gift card code, and I want to spin the wheel. And hopefully everyone who's a part of it is still here. If you're not, we'll just remove them and then we'll give it away again. Okay. Here it is. We're going to give it away $100. The first person, let's go ahead and spin the wheel. Oh my God, Michelle. Michelle. Is Michelle in the room? Is Michelle in the room? Where is she? Is Michelle? Michelle Maddox.
I'm here. What happened? I won 100. What did I win?
You won 6 hours of VA service, totally complimentary, thanks to the Great Discovery.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much.
Michelle, you need that.
I do need that, and I'm meeting with Jenny this evening to talk about her thing and the combined the CRM and
Yeah.
and
Well, this
her-
is going to go great together with
Thank
Jenny's
you.
offer. It's going to go excellent. It's going to go incredible. So awesome. Let me create a breakout room, and Bree's going to onboard you right now. Pretty cool.
Oh my gosh.
There you go. All right. So we're going to do it to Greg. There it is. And we got Michelle in there too.
Can you make her a co-host so I can make sure she can share her screen? Thank you so much.
For reminding me. She's a co-host now, so she can share her screen. And so,
Wow.
so congratulations to Michelle. $100. We're going to give away another one here. We just want to onboard Michelle. Then we'll do another $100 giveaway. But the room is open. And while they're doing that, I'm going to tell you a little bit more about the Discovery Summit. This is such an incredible summit. I want to say, again, thank you to all of our incredible speakers. We have like the best creators, the best speakers on the Great Discovery. And we know that we have a lot of incredible speakers in the audience here today too. A lot of people who have a business, a product, a service, a mission, a message, something to get out there to the world. And the Discovery Summit is the place to do it. So we want to invite you to become a speaker at it. And we also want to invite you to become an affiliate. Becoming an affiliate of the Discovery Summit is totally free. Okay, you can become an affiliate of the Great Discovery, of the Discovery Summit, and it's totally free. And I think being an affiliate and being a creator on the Great Discovery and in the Discovery Summit is the best thing that you can promote online. Okay, I'm going to share a little bit why that is. Okay, let's jump into it. This is my presentation. So the Discovery Summit, just to remind you what the Discovery Summit is the Discovery Summit is a weekly online event where TGD creators present their courses and products on the Great Discovery platform, share insights about their work, and offer exclusive deals, discounts, and gift cards to attendees. It's every Thursday, starts at 12 p.m. Eastern, and it's free to attend. There's 3 different ways that you can participate in the Discovery Summit. The first is as a guest. Many of you here are watching, you're our guest, and we want to welcome you and thank you for coming. You can become an affiliate. We're going to talk a little bit more about what it means to be an affiliate, but you can actually get paid for referring people to this summit. Or you can become a speaker and present to the entire audience, promote to the Great Discovery platform, get your presentation recorded. We put it up on YouTube afterwards, and we even send you your presentation isolated so you can use that in your marketing. Okay. So those are 3 ways to participate. And in my opinion, this is the best summit for anyone who's an entrepreneur, a speaker, a coach, an author, a creator, or just a business wanting to monetize their brand online. The Discovery Summit's the best place to do it. And I say that because I've been a part of many other summits before, guys, and they're boring. This one, it's fast-paced, it's dynamic, they're overloaded. We try not to overload our summits. We make them short, 2 hours, giveaways, just really valuable information in a short period of time. Most summits are unprofitable. Our summits are always profitable because we give away gift cards to at every single summit. We're giving away hundreds of dollars in gift cards, and that money goes directly to our creators and to the affiliates promoting the event. Most summits are way too long. Ever been on like a 48-hour summit? You're like, who stays on these? Not me. A lot of the summits, they cost too much to participate in as a speaker. Once you become a creator on the Great Discovery, participating in our summits is free. And one really unique thing about our summit is that it creates long-term income. Every other summit, it only creates short-term income, but ours creates long-term income for the creators and the affiliates who are out there promoting and presenting. Now, most summits, guys, they're not very good. And the reason that they're not very good is because there's really no incentive to promote them, right? And I personally would never, ever, ever invite people to a normal summit. And here's why. Most summits, they have a summit organizer. And they may ask you, hey, would you like to be a speaker at the summit? And you say, sure, yeah, I'll be a speaker. I'd love to present my product to people. And the summit organizer says, great. Well, why don't you invite your people, right? The summit organizer says, all the speakers invite your people to the summit. Everybody promote the summit and we'll get all the people to come. And so you, maybe naively, invite your people to the summit, right? You email out your list, you promote the summit on social media. And what happens is your people attend the summit. And then they buy from one of the speakers at the summit, right? They may buy from Daniel or from Beverly or from Sixu or, from all of our amazing speakers today. And you know what you get at every other summit? Usually nothing. Nothing at all. You just took your list, your clients, your customers, your email list, right? You invited them to the summit and you get nothing for it. Your list is maybe the most valuable thing you have in your business. Daniel's giving a thumbs up right now. It's so true. Your list is maybe the most valuable thing that you have in your business. And when you participate in other summits, you give it away. But maybe even worse than that, at most summits, they're stealing your customers and you have to pay to participate in the summit too as a speaker. So it's just totally wrong. That's why I would never, ever, ever promote a normal summit. And that's why we set out on a mission to create a summit that's totally different. There's so many reasons that the Discovery Summit is unique and I think better than other summits, but one of the ones that I think is so important and so impactful is this one right here. The idea of lifetime customers. At our summits, you never lose your audience. So at our summits, if you become a speaker, we'll ask you to invite people. And if your people attend, we're going to give you a lifetime commission on every future purchase that they make. So if they buy from Daniel and you invited them, you're going to earn a commission. If they buy from Sixu, you're going to earn a commission. If they buy from Beverly, you're going to earn a commission. Every future purchase that they make, not just at this summit, because we have these every single week, you're going to earn a lifetime commission on all the future summits as well. Every single time they buy a product on the Great Discovery. We call this lifetime customer commissions. Here's what you do. You invite once, but you can earn forever through the lifetime customer feature. But we don't only want to pay you on the people that you directly invite, we also want to pay you on what we call network community overrides. Not just on the people that you directly refer, but also on the indirect referrals too. So here's me, and let's say I just invite Rachel, right? I invite Rachel to the summit, and then I also invite Gabby to be a creator at the summit. And I don't invite anybody else. I just invite these two people. Well, if Rachel and Gabby invite people and they invite people and then those people invite people and those people invite people, well, I'm going to get paid not just on the people that I directly refer, but on the indirect relationships as well. And so an example of this is I've introduced a couple of hundred people onto the Great Discovery, but that's blossomed into a network of thousands of people that I get paid on passively and residually because I had an indirect effect at then joining the platform and I'm fairly compensated unlike every other platform, which maybe just pays you a simple one-time affiliate commission. We're paying you long-term residual commissions, not just on your direct referrals, but on the indirect referrals too. That's what makes us so impactful and so different. Okay, the big difference is you get direct commissions and the indirect commissions. And because TGD tracks all this for life, these indirect and indirect commissions, there's really no limit to how large these can grow, okay? Now, you're asking, how is this all done? Well, you've noticed today that all of our offers are featured on the Great Discovery platform, right? The Great Discovery is a digital products marketplace. So what you're going to do if you want to offer your product at our summit is you're going to put your product into the TGD marketplace, into the Great Discovery marketplace. You're then going to present it at the Discovery Summit, your product. We have affiliates driving traffic to the summit. We have speakers also driving traffic to the summit. We have all these people driving people to the Discovery Summit. And when somebody buys a product, the Great Discovery is going to pay everybody out. They're going to pay the affiliate, they're going to pay the creator, they're going to pay the bonuses and the revenue share. The Great Discovery handles all the payments, the tracking, everything for us. This is our summit ecosystem. Everything is done through the Great Discovery platform. It's one platform that does everything that you need for your business, essentially, right? It does the business hosting. It does the affiliate linking. It does the event management. Many of you joined from the Great Discovery platform. It can actually translate this event live into other languages. I'm moving back to Asia in February, and we're going to be bringing in a large Asia audience into these summits and have them purchasing products during the summit, right? And this event will be translated live into whatever language that they speak. It does all the referral tracking, the event registration, it hosts your products, it takes all the payments, creates a promotional network, you have speaker, everything, and a lot more is done on the Great Discovery platform. So many benefits of being a creator or being an affiliate of this summit versus other summits. We could go on and on about it, but I want to tell you how you can get started if you do want to become an affiliate or a speaker. Remember, being an affiliate is free. And being a speaker, we talked about it before, we have a huge discount on it, okay? Just to remind everybody, how to attend the event as a guest is you sign up for the summit on the TGD platform, right? So you signed up here, you got your registration link. And if you want to be an affiliate, remember, you invite once, you earn forever. This is how simple it is. You're going to go back to that same registration page, okay? And when you become an affiliate, you're going to get a special affiliate link, right? The ending. So my special username is Alex, right? But you're going to create your special affiliate link. And at the end of that registration page, you're going to make sure it has your username, your affiliate link, okay? Once you get that link, once you get your username, you'll attach it to the end, and then you'll share that link with people. They'll register for the Discovery Summit just like you did. And when they register with your affiliate link, they're locked to you for life. They're your lifetime customer. If they ever buy anything at that Discovery Summit or every future Discovery Summit, you're going to get paid, right? We also have these share links over on the right-hand side that you can just share the event with. So your role as an affiliate is to share the Discovery product on the Great Discovery with your affiliate link. And if you do that, you're going to get paid passively and residually, not just on the direct referrals, but on the indirect referrals too. Okay. Here's also the great part is you don't need to sign people up every week. You only need to invite them once, and they'll be invited to every future summit. Okay. To become a speaker, we would love to present you, your product, your business on the Great Discovery. And if you're here today, we're going to offer a special deal on top of the discount, okay? Here's how you become a speaker. You're going to become a creator on TGD. Become a creator on TGD. It's a one-time fee, and then there's a $30 annual renewal. And that's it. You're going to get your paid product up on TGD. You're going to get your paid course, your paid coaching program, whatever your offer is, you're going to get that up on the Great Discovery platform. You're then going to create a 10-minute presentation, just like everybody here did today. Get that done, and then we would love to have you as a speaker, and we're going to give you a priority spot. You'll be first, second, third speaker if you do choose to sign up today. That's only for the people who signed up today. We're also going to throw in private onboarding. So we're going to work with you to get your paid product up on the Great Discovery as fast as possible. And we're also going to give you access to do a creator spotlight as well, which is just you. You're going to get 20 total minutes in front of the entire company to do what we call a creator spotlight as well. So you're going to get priority spot at the next available summit. You're going to get private onboarding for your product, and you're going to get a speaker spotlight, and you'll get 45% off if you use the code Black Friday. So again, let me show you how to become a creator. Do it now if you are interested in speaking at our next summit. We'll go to the Great Discovery platform. Everybody has an account, so make sure you're logged into your account. Okay, logged in up here, then click Enroll for myself, and then click on As a Creator, as a creator. I'm going to show you how to make it the one-time fee. If you just want to pay once, you'll do Creator and Marketer Suite only. You'll do this fourth option here, fourth option there, Creator and Marketer Suite. Click Purchase Now. And then you're going to enter in that promo code Black Friday, Black Friday. Apply the coupon. That's going to drop it. This is literally the lowest price I've ever seen, $354.35. We'll call it $355. One time to be a creator. There's a $30 a year annual renewal, and that's it. Then you can speak at this summit and the next summit, and we have so many different events going on throughout the week. So I'm going to link it directly to the Creator and Marketer Suite. It's going to be in the chat. Become a creator. Become a creator. I'm going to put that in the chat right now. And if anyone's interested in getting started, we can actually put you in a breakout room with Bree, and she can help you with the checkout process. If anybody has, you can just raise your hand. Otherwise, we're going to open it up for a couple questions, and then we're going to do the next $100 giveaway. Bree, we got Michelle onboarded into the $100. Excellent. Michelle, congratulations. That's awesome. All right. Are there any questions about the Discovery Summit, about becoming a speaker? Are there any questions? Okay, you can type them in the chat if you do. I do want to take a couple quick testimonials here just for people who have been a part of the Great Discovery and have spoken at the summit. If you are a speaker today, and maybe this is your second summit, so if you've been a speaker twice, we'd love to hear your experience with the Great Discovery, with our team, with the organization. Super short, 30 seconds. Let me call on, do we register every week? No, you don't need to register every week. You'll receive a reminder every week. Yep. Daniel, yeah, I was actually going to call on you, Daniel. Daniel, you've been a creator on the Great Discovery. I think we've helped you quite a bit market your service out there. Why don't you tell us your experience as a creator on the Great Discovery?
Yeah, it's been fantastic. The support and encouragement has been worth the investment alone. The business has paid for just short of tenfold already. And I've got something like 30 learners who have downloaded my courses, 3 or 4 of which have already completed the next stage with me. There's a few other people that are on this call right now that are just need a little bit of a nudge. So, this consistency thing works out. And I'm pretty jacked up. And honestly, working with you and Bree has just been a pleasure.
Thank you, Daniel. Yeah, we love Daniel. Awesome service. And it's so good to be able to work with service providers, and business owners like Daniel. So thanks, Daniel.
Thank you.
Jenny Rice, I don't know if you're here. I'd love to hear, you're an incredible creator, service provider on the platform. Anybody else like to maybe share their experience? Otherwise, we're going to jump into the giveaway. Everyone's like, I don't want to say because I just want to go to the giveaway. But go ahead, Beverly. Why don't you share your experience?
I think it's great. And, again, for all of you out there who maybe aren't speakers at summits and are thinking about it and on the fence, what better place to come and just practice if nothing else? And there's a lot of support here from ones who have done it to help you get your slides, to run through them, to listen, to help you out and start merging and start really getting your name out there, getting your business out there, and being part of the team and the collaboration effort is powerful. So just do it. Be a Nike and just do it. It's fun.
Thank you, Beverly. Absolutely. Absolutely. Definitely get started. Love to have you as a speaker at our next summit or an affiliate. It's a great event to promote. We do it every week. So there's that opportunity to create residual income for yourself just by inviting a few people. All right. I think let's do it. Let's do the next $100 giveaway. Remember, it's $100. You're going to get 6 hours of somebody working for you for totally free. 6 hours of VA help. They'll do whatever you want, VA services. So let's go ahead and spin the wheel. Let's do it. All right, here are the names. Here's the ones entered. Let's go ahead and spin it. See who wins. Who's going to win? Oh my gosh. Is it Jack? It's Jack. Oh my gosh. Jack, you won.
I never win.
You won today. Hey, your luck has changed. Congratulations, Jack. You're going to get 6 hours of VA service. Do you mind if we onboard you right now? Bree puts you in the room and onboards you into the service. Is that all right with you?
That's okay. I've been discussing with Lynn that I want to make an audio book.
There you go. I think
And
the
she
VA might be able to help with that.
Bree is the best person to do that with.
Yep. Yep.
But she also said Greg is the best person to be that with.
Well, you meet
But
Bree.
you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Well, yeah, Lynn Sanders, of course. Well, let me put you in the breakout room with Bree. You guys can spend as much time in there as you like, talk it all over, and we're going to answer some final questions, and we'll let everybody go. So, Bree, there's Jack. I put the gift card. Oh, you know what? I didn't make him a co-host. 1 second. Let me make him a co-host.
I was just going to say that.
There we go. He's a
You're gonna make
co-host
me
now.
what?
I got to make you a co-host so you can do a screen share so Bree can walk you through the process. So, Bree, I put the other gift card in the chat.
Got it.
Got it. Perfect. And they're going to go in there, and then we're all going to hang out in here We like to end at the top of the 2-hour mark, so we got about 10 minutes left. Any final questions, comments, thoughts before we remember, we do this every Thursday. We give away this much or more every single summer. We're only going to give out more and more and more as we go. So come next week, you could be entered to win. You could win. Who knows what we'll give away next week? We're going to give away hundreds of dollars in free products and services on the Great Discovery. So attend every Thursday to be entered to win. Any final thoughts, comments about the Great Discovery or the Discovery Summit? All right, everybody. Thank you so much for coming. We really appreciate everybody being here today. If you have to head out, see you later. Hope to see you next week. Lots of events going on throughout the week. Make sure to reach out to the person who invited you and say thanks for inviting you. And we hope to see you back next week. Thank you all and thank you to all the speakers. Thank you to all the speakers. We'll see you all again soon. Bye, Rick. Bye, other Rick. Bye, Karen. Bye, Cheryl. Bye, Beverly. Thanks, Beverly. Great speech today. Daniel, Christy, Mark, Pamela Plick. Great to have you here. Lee, Jenny Rice, Tiffany, Kurt. Excellent to see everybody. Thank you so much for being here. We'll see y'all again. See you, Tiffany. Great to see you. Bye, Michelle. Congrats.
I'll be signing up next week.
Oh,
For
good.
sure.
Good.
Right now, I'm just kind of busy, but no, I love you guys are amazing. You have everything that I'm looking for. I feel like, I don't know, it's a good feeling, because like you said, it's a lot of other platforms out there that offer, but no, what I'm seeing here, this is what I need. I'm an actress, I'm a voice actor, I'm a stage actress, so I need this platform. So I most definitely will be coming in as a speaker as well.
Awesome. Tiffany, who can we thank for inviting you today?
Melissa
Levine.
Melissa Levine. That's right.
Cool. Thank you, Tiffany. It's awesome to meet you.
Same
See you next
here.
week.
Thank you, Alex. Same here. Bye, Bree. Nice to meet you too.
Yep. She says bye. All
Oh,
right.
okay. Bye.
All right. We'll stop the recording.